Welcome back, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful holiday. Now we are currently continuing on with the Thieves Guild and hopefully finish this up very soon. We are about east of the Snowshot Farm. Let's see. Trinity Restored. That is what we are currently at, so let's listen to them.
I'm glad you're here. This is the headquarters of the Nightingales, cut into the mountainside by the first of our kind. We've come to seek the edge we need to defeat Mercer Frey. If you'll follow me, I'll try to explain on the way. This way, please.
Now, if you have reservations about becoming a servant of a Daedra, you won't be able to complete this quest. Because, spoiler alert, you will become a Nightingale, which is an ancient of Nocturnal, the Daedric prince of, like, darkness, thieves, and whatnot.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I joined the guild, but I never believed it existed.
The assumption that the Nightingales were just a myth was seeded within the guild on purpose. We helped divert attention from our true nature. What's wrong, Bruno? I can almost hear your brow furrowing.
I'm trying to understand why I'm here, lass. I'm no priest. I'm certainly not religious. Why pick me?
This isn't about religion, Bruno. It's business.
See? But you and Bryn-Y'all will become Nightingales. Carlia, is already technically a Nightingale, but because she couldn't fulfill her oath, that was rescinded. So now she's coming back. Okay.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's still out there. Let's get this show on the road.
Ugh, sorry. So this is where you get your Nightingale armor. Unfortunately, I am kind of overburdened. Just give me 1 second. Because I actually got some vampire armor, which when I upgraded was pretty good, actually. So... But you have to wear this stuff for the fact of... For this whole thing. I guess we'll go ahead and drop these. You know, I was trying to sell a bunch of those, but I wasn't having very luck on that. I've also got the Ring of Hersine recently. I have a bunch of stuff I really don't care for. Like that. I don't know why I have a cast iron pot, but you know, it's neither here nor there. Should put that away. I don't know why I didn't put that away. Oh yeah, I can see what our problem is now. Straw. All this stuff I should have dropped. Okay, well. We'll get rid of the couple of silver amethyst rings. Yeah. Don't really care too much for the Amulet of Arcade just because it brings your health up. Okay, great. I want to keep that. At least I can disenchant that, but I have to find somewhere to disenchant it. I wanted to sell that. So my leather helmet, 36. 36? Okay, so we'll drop the leather helmet. Okay, there we go. And I currently look like this. Not bad.
Time's wasting, and Mercer's
well then
still
stop
out
talking to me and
Let's
move.
Get this show on the road.
Goodness. Come on. I wish getting dressed was that fast.
You up here ready for the oath?
Yes, come on, let's go. She has an ebony bow.
You up here ready for the oath?
So, yeah, okay, good.
Time's wasting.
Oh
Mercer's still out
god,
there.
why do they have
Let's
to
get this
do
shot.
that every time you come close? It's like a
Got these
proximity in the code, it's so
Now,
annoying.
Beyond this gate is the first
Ah, yes, I know, beyond this gate is where we do the... whatever. Oh, come on,
appreciate
come
the
on.
offer, but becoming a nightingale, that was never discussed.
To hold any hope of defeating Mercer, we must have Nocturnal at our backs. If she's to accept you as one of her own, an arrangement.
Oh, and if you want
must be
to
struck.
upgrade your Nightingale
What sort
armor,
of
you need Void
arrangement?
Salts.
I need to know the terms.
And the
The terms are quite
enchanted
simple, Brit.
armor perk. Like a
Nocturnal
leveling
will allow
enchanted
you
perk.
to become a nightingale and use your
In the
abilities
smithing
for
skill tree.
whatever you wish. And in return, both in life and in death, you must serve as a guardian of the Twilight Sepulchre.
Aye, there's always a catch. But at this point, I suppose there isn't much to lose. If it means the end of Mercer Frey, you can count me in.
What about you? Are you ready to transact the oath with Nocturnal?
Not really.
Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western circle.
I want to thank all of y'all who are actually watching my videos. I know it's nothing great. You know, it's not fancy schmancy. You know, video editing, it's not,
This is enough to
you
make
know,
your
crazy
head spin,
mods
eh?
or crazy stuff, fun stuff. It's just your average gameplay, something maybe you could enjoy.
I think we should trust the lass and take the deal.
You need to really shut up. Ah, how symbolic. Trinity 3. Come on, hurry up, y'all. Ain't got all day. Okay, and this is where we actually get to speak with Nocturnal. You won't actually see her physical form until you complete the Thieves Guild quest.
I call upon you, Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth, Your Grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
And there you have it. We are Nightingales. Fun, isn't it?
Now that you've transacted the oath, it's time to reveal the final piece of the puzzle to you. Mercer's true crime. Mercer was able to unlock the Guild's vault without 2 keys because of what he stole from the Twilight Sepulchre, the skeleton key. By doing this, he's compromised our ties to Nocturnal and, in essence, caused our luck to run dry. Well, yes, but the key isn't only restricted to physical barriers. All of us possess untapped abilities, the potential to wield great power securely sealed within our minds. Once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential becomes limitless. Good. Then you understand why this is about more than just Mercer's lust for power. If the key isn't returned to its lock in the Twilight Sepulchre, things will never be the same for the Guild. As time passed, our luck would diminish to the point of non-existence, and whether you know it or not, Our uncanny luck defines our trade. Very true. In our line of work, it's quite rare we set out to return a stolen item to its rightful owner.
Okay.
Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss. I suggest you listen to him.
Sorry about the long dialogue.
Listen, lass. There's one last piece of business we need to settle before we go after Mercer. The leadership of the guild. Carlia and I had a long discussion before you arrived here. Thanks to your efforts, Mercer's treachery has been exposed. After we deal with him, all that remains is restoring the guild to its full strength. As a result, we both feel that you have the potential of replacing Mercer as leader of the Thieves Guild. I've been at this game a long time, my friend. A long time. I've stolen trinkets from nobles and framed priests for murder. I'm good at what I do, maybe even one of the best, but it's all I know. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't want it.
Pansy.
Well, we have a bit of an errand to run before your coronation, so don't get sentimental on me now.
I.e., you could die. Like right now.
Then it's decided. When this is all over and Delvin's contacts assure me that we've regained our footing in Skyrim, we'll handle the details. Until then, we have quite the task ahead. I've been poring over the plans you brought us, and I'm convinced the eyes of the Falmer are in the Dwarven ruins at Erkenthat. Carlia and I will meet you there. Prepare yourself, lass. This will be a fight to remember.
Now, if you don't remember, the skeleton key was an item that you obtained from the quest, from the Daedra quest for Nocturnal back in Elder Scrolls Oblivion. And it was quite handy, especially just starting out in the game. Of course, you can only be a certain level to start the quest. It's kind of the same here. Now, what it is, once you get the key, the skeleton key, you don't have to return it immediately. You can continue to use it, but to finish the Thieves Guild quest, you'd return it. Which, I mean, if you don't really focus on your lockpicking skills, it's great because it doesn't ever break. And that's pretty awesome. So we're going to the Dwemer ruins of whatever he said, because I cannot pronounce it. Okay. This way. Fortunately, I'm not too far. We'll just start from the Nightgate Inn. I don't want to start at the Giant's place. They have actually been kind of leveling up as I've been going. And Elder Scrolls Oblivion, I always played like as an Argonian because you do have a tendency. There's a lot of like underwater levels or water based levels, and it was just easier. Plus the sneak was great. It was hard, I admit. I traditionally became a vampire Argonian. Which was weird. When you became a vampire, it completely erased. Like, when you're doing your character select, when you're choosing all those bits and pieces, and changing the colors of the skin and whatnot, it would just go back to some sort of default setting, like your default skin color, Sorry. Kitty is all up in the way, and knowing everything I'm doing, wanting to know. But yeah, so this was a perfect time. Oh, wait. I don't have much skill. Oh, there's something coming. Oh, well. So yeah,
Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
As you can see, I haven't played this quest in a while, because otherwise I wouldn't be walking right into... No, you're not attacking my horse. God. Where'd he go? I don't know. Sorry, I mean, none of the horses are, like, more special than the other. Except for, Shadowmere? Shadowmere? I think that's what her name is. A horse that you gain in Elder Scrolls Oblivion, as well as in Skyrim for doing Dark Brotherhood quests. She is the fastest horse available, but also, you know, she can't be killed. So, yeah, I mean, Shadowmere, she's, it's great to have that, and she's also very good at fighting. So, and you don't have to pay for her. I mean, you just have to join the Dark Brotherhood and do their quest, but... Oh, goodness. I have gone the route of not. The Dark Brotherhood, unfortunately, is not doing so well, just like the Thieves Guild here in the events of Skyrim. There's actually 2 Dark Brotherhood sanctuaries in this entire Skyrim. Of course. Sorry, I know I have all this stuff. There we go. But it's so yeah, I mean, if you want to do the Dark Brotherhood quest, by all means. And the Dark Brotherhood, the current sanctuary, there is a vampire child. They have a pet spider. And they have a shadow scale, the last of his kind. And which, if you didn't know, shadow scales were basically Argonians born underneath the constellation, the snake constellation, which immediately gave them a special ability to become invincible once per day. Invisible, yeah. And so they were immediately given to the Dark Brotherhood or to the king to serve as assassins. And then, there's a werewolf in there. He was a former companion, but he enjoyed the thrill of killing too much and liked the money that came with it. He will, you know, it's funny, I was supposed to meet Brynjolf and Carlia here, but everybody's still alive. All the bandits are still alive, so yeah. Sucks, they probably snuck past them and leave me to kill them. Or my sneaking skill just sucks. Either or. But... so yeah,
What was that?
in Oblivion, okay, spoiler, if you do decide to go through with the Dark Brotherhood quest, you will actually murder the Emperor of Cyrodiil. Kind of all of Tamriel, but that's up for debate, but yeah. You get to murder him. He's not a septum, so the fires of Akatosh are still unlit. He doesn't have the dragon amulet, but of course that was broken some time ago. You want to get rid of the bandit chief. She, or he, whatever this bandit is, always tends to be slightly on the more difficult side. Now, I highly recommend, if you are someone who prefers the ranged and prefers the bow, to go ahead and do the Dawnguard quest for the sake of you being able to get the crossbow, and you can continue to level up the crossbow until you eventually have the enhanced dwarven crossbow, which is awesome because it actually ignores 50% of armor, and especially if you have the you know, like you load the bow's 30% faster effect. That is great. It's really great. Very effective. Sorry. It's always funny, like, when I first started playing Skyrim in the very beginning, it was kind of a shock when I talked to people in the game, talked to PCs, and they, and when you talk to them, in Skyrim, You know, I was so shocked that they didn't have the immediately zoom in on the face and talk to the person. It was, you know, I was quite used to that. Okay, you know what? Who am I kidding myself here? My apologies. And so yeah, it was funny because, you know, you go through Oblivion and Skyrim, you go through Oblivion, and, you know, you have that, basically that mini game that allows you to try to gain someone's trust, to get them to like you, and so you can convince them to, I don't know, help you whenever. Here, when I didn't zoom in on their face, and it was great, because it's like, oh, well, I guess I don't have to, like, play this little kind of painfully hard to do minigame. Because I think you can only do the minigame for so many times in a row. It's magic, Dwarven Bolt. Yes, when you do go through these ruins and you haven't gone through Dawnguard, continue to pick up these bolts, because you do go through them like crazy. Whenever you can. It's mostly the Glimmer Spheres, the Centurions, like this guy. Probably have to drop that later, but you know. Saw something moving, so let's go take care of it. I've actually leveled up my smithing skill to now I can make Nordic armors. Whew. I know, sorry I'm going slow and things, but you know, stuff and things. Sorry, I had to. I won't worry too much about these. Just, you know, don't like stand right into it. I don't have a rolling ability like a snake yet. It's on the to-do list. Thinking about doing the companions next. The only reason why I've been waiting on that one is just because you will become a werewolf. I believe to progress you have to become a werewolf. And becoming a werewolf takes away the resting ability, but then again, truly, I don't sleep all that much. But it will help you protect against diseases, particularly when vampires try to attack you. You don't have to worry about becoming a vampire. And eventually you can cure yourself of werewolfism. You can cure yourself of that eventually in the game. I think you got like 4 options to do it. 4 times you can cure yourself. I don't know if you can re-infect yourself. Haven't tried it. They usually, once I'm a werewolf, I stay a werewolf because you're even faster than Shadowmere. Great. Okay. Chorus eggs. They help with Chorus eggs can help you with invisibility, which actually I'm gonna make one right now. See, invisibility. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff. Like I said, whenever you come by a Daedric Heart, you probably want to keep it because there is one, if you decide to do a Malakath quest, you need the Daedric Heart. The other thing is, if you do decide to upgrade your smithing perk to smithing Daedric armor, you need Daedric Hearts to create the Daedric armor. Now, Meru's Dagon, if you do decide to do that quest, the Mythic Dawn cult, it's not the same one in Oblivion. You will be able to get several Daedric Hearts.
Mercer's been here. I hope we aren't too late. Brynjolf and I found them like that. Mercer's doing. We have to catch up to him before it's too late. We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left behind a few surprises for us.
Be prepared, you will be going against some farmer. Oh, okay. So just keep that in mind. I'm going in here because, again, the fastest way to level up your smithing is through making jewelry in the game. Well, that was easy. Yep, see? Gold, ingot, silver, so I'm gonna drop some more stuff. Screw it. Because what is this? Nightingale armor. Increases frost resistance by 30%. That's not what I want. What I want is something just to make me stronger. So I'm gonna take the silver ingot, that. All the rings lined up. That's pretty cool. Definitely take a sapphire. That. Yep. Yep. Nope. Sapphires, like when you use it. Oh, goodness. Using sapphires, when you in any kind of the jewelry you make in Skyrim, will increase your smithing skill ability by a lot. You behind me? Okay, y'all behind me.
Wait a moment. What's that? It's Mercer. Look, down there.
I'm on it, lass.
There he is. Sorry.
Damn it, there's
At
no
least
way
he kills
through.
the farmer. I'm just gonna watch him kill the farmer for me, because that takes, saves arrows and.
He's toying with us. He wants us to follow.
Aye, lass, and we'll be ready for him.
And let's follow.
Let's keep moving.
December's almost here. I cannot believe it. Where has the time go? Again, course eggs. You want some course eggs?
Look at the size of this place. Have you ever seen anything like it in your life,
Yes, I
lass?
have.
Can't say that I have.
Shut up.
Imagine the riches hidden within these walls.
It's not the time for that right now. Yeah, take all those dwarven bolts. You don't need. It's just like a regular, bow. You can use any kind of bolt with it, and actually you'll be able to get explosive bolts, which are very helpful when a bunch of other enemies are clustered together and you just need to make some space. Oh, that would have immediately killed me. Oh, goodness. Okay, so now we have to unlock everything. Which, of course, goodness.
By Nocturnal's grace, I will defeat you!
I heard something.
By Nocturnal's grace, I will defeat you!
Must have scared them off.
Really? You all must have scared him off? I am offended. It were only that easy, right? Ooh, Nordic arrow. Give me back my Nordic arrows. So, in order to do this, we have to go up there to those two, and that's actually kind of a race against the time. I just wanted to open these. Like, I wanted to come down here and kill these guys. But yeah, this is kind of a race against the time. So, make sure your stamina is completely 100% up. 100%. And because I have to do this, and then I have to race to the other side to do that. Which isn't as fun as that sounds. Kill him, please. Kill him, please. Kill him, please. Kill him, please. Okay, good. See? Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Me.
It's getting warmed up.
So they'll do that. Oh, well, yeah, you could use that. So, yeah. Like I said, be careful of that nice little trap. These proximity traps. Whew. And don't worry about bringing off for Kalaya. They will die on their own. Like, they won't die. That's what I meant to say. They will not die. Perfect. I missed. Of course I missed. So yeah, that's this for right now. To be continued next time. Thank you all for watching.